Guys, it sure is funny, but every time I mention left turn Bill, she sneezes.
I think I'm allergic to him.
Oh, I hope not. Anyway, we're messing with this 1984 Chevy C10 truck, Left Turn Bill. And in honor of Left Turn Bill always riding around with the left turn signal on.
We discovered why.
Yeah, we kind of discovered why. Tell them why.
You better show him.
Tell me. Hurry before you sneeze.
Inside, there's no indication that the signal's on.
Yeah.
On the dash.
She's absolutely correct. Because when I was driving this home for the first time, what was it, 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago.
Why didn't you use your signal? You said because it's not working. Well,
yeah,
just because it didn't work inside, it was working outside.
That's like me. I'm working on the outside, but there's nothing home inside. Oh, anyway, in honor of Left Turn Bill, I thought, well, I haven't started this thing in at least 3 days. It's been raining every day. Sometimes pretty bad. So I live in East Tennessee, if you didn't know. But Left Turn Bill, the man that used to own this truck before he passed away, that's what they called him. Even to his face. I mean, he was always known as Left Turn Bill. He rode around with the left turn signal on. If you're new to the channel, that's a quick explanation of the truck. Okay, like I said, I haven't started it yet in 3 days, at least 3, maybe a little longer. It's just been sitting in the driveway and we've been soaked with rain. So I've moved a few vehicles out of the way. My driveway is getting full up again, so might have to do something about that soon. I don't know. Anyway, is there such a thing as getting too many? No, but I can't let her hear me. Anyway, I thought I'd start this doing a cold start on this truck to see how well it starts. It's got a 350 in it now with a 4-speed. And I've noticed Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop and them have been putting like a block of wood. Get out of here, sweat bees. So I don't think the emergency brake works. My wife and I, Mrs. PIB, we're gonna wash this thing and vacuum it. Get out of here. I'm talking to sweat bees. I don't know if they understand English, so I might try Spanish after a while. But we're going to vacuum this thing out. There's been a mouse that has got up into the heater blower motor, and as on my trip here home for the first time to drive it home with the motor and transmission, all the stuff the mouse had gathered up started blowing out on me. And at the same time, there was a big old red wasp that was flying around in here. So it was I know I've said this in the last video, it was a real show just trying to get home without getting stung and getting a bunch of stuff in my eyes. I mean, it looked like a whirlwind in here, and it was fun. It was an interesting trip. So let's get in here and see if this thing how well it starts. I'm gonna see if I can. This thing was born with a 6-cylinder 3-speed, but it now has a 350, a freshened up 350 and a Saginaw 4-speed. So I haven't pumped it, I haven't done anything. Oh my goodness. My speedometer doesn't work, if you'll remember, so I'm kind of going on the tack. I think I got it in neutral. I'm still learning this truck. Didn't that start easy? Oh my goodness. Okay, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna see if I can blow out some more. And here she comes. Might have to get me a screwdriver or something. Must have been a whole herd of mice. Golly, what a mess. Anyway, I'll get back with you in just a minute. I gotta get something to dig that stuff out. Hang in there.
Okay. That is a mess. Yuck.
Guys, I never have seen a mouse, use a straw as far as their nest goes. It looks like it's from McDonald's. If I was guessing, I'm just guessing, of course, but it could have been he went to McDonald's and was looking for a home and wound up in 10 Mile, Tennessee at Gas X Chop Shop. What a mess. Anyway, I've already washed my hands from all this stuff. We used these little
Grabber.
yeah, thanks. I couldn't think of the name. Grabbers. And my Stanley screwdriver to dig all this stuff out best we could. I'm sure the more I drive it, it's going to have more come out, but it won't be this bad, I don't think.
That was part of your upholstery.
That's part of my upholstery. Why are you taking it out? Okay, guys. I think Mrs. PIB thinks that I have a black seat cover. What's that look for? I seen that look.
Oh, I didn't know what
My
you were
viewers,
gonna say.
my viewers seen that.
I didn't know what you were going to say.
Anyway, she thinks we have a black seat cover that, that's not my plane. Hadn't heard a plane till I do a
that's
video.
your plane.
That's my plane. I don't know. Anyway, we might be putting a seat cover on this, but today's mission, if I don't get nothing else done, is trying to wash this truck and clean it up a little bit. So we'll see what we can get into. I'll get back with y'all in a few minutes, okay?
I think it sounds pretty good. Couldn't find the gear?
Well, I thought it was over and up, but it's over and down, and I forgot. So I kept trying to push it up, but it wouldn't go.
Do you want me to get a silver marker and
No, I don't want you to get silver marky and marky gears.
mark it on the
No,
gear
no,
shift?
no, cut. Guys, if you've been on my channel long enough, you know I've mentioned I've been married 3 times. 3 times. A wonderful guy, wonderful guy like me, married 3 times. But I gotta tell you, the wife I have now is the one I've been looking for my whole life. She's in there vacuuming. You can't even see her. She's down in there getting it at my best partner I've ever had. And I don't think there's too many wives that would jump in there and get going on an old truck or an old car. She's done this with me ever since we've been married. And we've been married 28 years. So she doesn't even know I'm doing this. She might not. I'll have to include it in when I edit. But anyway, I just want to give a big old shout out to Mrs. PIB. Okay guys, I got my paid labor in here getting this bed. I never have been boss of nothing. You're doing you're doing a great job. Let me unplug this hole again. Mrs. PIB's done a great job. We sprayed purple power in here. I don't care to do that. Oh. Really, there's something about her. She likes doing stuff like this, really, don't you? Well, okay. Anyway.
I like seeing before and after.
She does like seeing before and after, and she's already vacuumed the truck out. Let me show you that real quick. I'm trying to do this step by step. She was asking me about this clutch pedal. Somebody, I guess when Left Turn Bill had it, as I said, I'm the second owner basically. Left Turn Bill owned it. Then it was auctioned off. My friend Charlie bought it, and they got it to running, and then I bought it. So he didn't even title it. Anyway, somebody has welded something on here so you could use it for brake. I guess the brake pedal broke. It's supposed to look like that, but let me get out of the way. Anyway, so that little brake pad that you've seen, I kind of rigged up a rubber pad so your foot won't slip. This truck is pretty. That's kind of, some things are like the clutch pedal and stuff. I mean, Left Turn Bill and his wife didn't really care nothing about. Like I said, I don't think this truck's ever been washed as long as Left Turn Bill had it, him and his wife. So she's kind of spraying that way. I'll show you this side real quick. I'm just trying to, I guess just kind of document what we're doing. Looks much better without all that paper and stuff in there. There's a heck of a mouse in there. I guess I'll have to open up this seat and get back in there and vacuum some more of that. There'll be some more. Didn't mean to scare you. Sorry. There'll be some more mouse nest debris come out the more I drive it. But today, if we can just get it washed, I'll be pretty happy. I just like things to be clean. This old truck, I think it's going to be a dandy. Truly, I do. And GM 1038 on YouTube, he said it's probably one of the best running trucks that I have. I mean, he drove it, and when he drove it. Let's just leave it at that. He drove this truck. The old truck's got some ump about it. I mean, you're not going to go to the racetrack or nothing and win anything, but it's got some ump about it. It's not really a slouch. So I'm glad. I'm real happy now that the 3-speed is in it, and 3-speed and the 4-speed. I think it made a big difference. I got to remember where reverse is at. That's what took me so long a while ago. Oh my goodness. I don't care to do that for you.
Oh, don't show me anymore. I would.
You look fun. You ain't seen me run away.
Because I'm working.
Shh, don't say nothing, but that's right. Let me see. I was going to show you. If you haven't seen it before, there's a big old cobweb right there, spider web. Got to get it. Well, somebody's been smoking. Anyway, as I said, if you missed the first video, the 350's been freshened up. I got this motor from a really, really good friend of mine, and it come out of his 79 C10. You've seen his truck on my videos before. He's got the aluminum bucket seats, pilot, forget, airplane seats, I guess you call it, and made his own console out of a artillery, ammunition box. It's really cool. It's the one that looks like Ruby. my 79 truck I had ruby. Same color, everything. Almost twins. Anyway, I got the motor from him. He bought a built motor in Atlanta somewhere. I want to say Summit, but I'm not sure if that's correct or not, so I'm not going to say nothing. But anyway, GM 1038 freshened up the motor for me. New oil pump and everything that you see, and you know, spark plugs. You know, just freshened up, new gaskets, everything, and it runs great. It's got a 1406 Edelbrock carburetor on it. It does just fine. I think I told Mr. PIB, I think I'm really, really going to like this truck. That's the original color, by the way. You can see how much the sun has damaged the paint. And this truck's never been, you know, like I said, I don't think it's ever been, you know, like washed and stuff before. You know, maybe a couple of times, I guess, during its life. Dang, there's a wasp nest. Oh my goodness, I guess I better look out for them. There was one right there, too. Don't get down. Probably some more up. I'm just glad there ain't no wasp on it. But anyway, this is it. And I'm just tickled death to have the old truck. It seems like it's going to be a good new radiator. It's, you know, it's all kinds of put together pieces to try to make it work. I'm honestly, guys, I'm really on a budget. People, you know, sometimes say, well, why don't you do this or do that? Honestly, I mean, I'm going to shut this hood, so don't let it hurt your ears. Throw the cigarette butt away, but honestly, guys, everything's so expensive, you just can't really do everything. Had to turn my little radio off. So I'm going to hush. I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Well, let me see what she's done here. How's it looking? Oh, what a big difference. I'll do that.
There was something pink in here.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
It looks like paint.
Here, I'll do that while you do something else. You getting tired?
Yeah.
Good. See y'all in a bit before I get hit. Mrs. PIB has went in the house to go make some lunch, breakfast / lunch. We haven't ate anything all day. It's probably 1 o'clock. I'm just not a big breakfast person, and I mean, if somebody makes something, I'll sit down and eat it, but I don't know. I'm a coffee kind of guy, and my wife is too, so we just kind of drink coffee and kind of get woke up in the mornings watching the news. Well, try not to watch the news. Maybe leave it to Beaver or something. I don't know. Anyway, getting back to this, I don't know how I got. Hey, she went in there to go make some lunch, so I took over, and it looks much better. You probably can't tell no difference, but all the black, not all of it, but the majority of it is gone. The black mold, and I probably need to get up there a little bit better. I just now seen that, but looks much better than it did. Got the drains opened up, and they're draining good now, so I might do that real quick, and cause lunch should be ready any minute. She said she'd holler at me, so I'll stop the video here and I'll do that, and then hopefully I got time to rinse it before she hollers lunchtime. Okay, guys, Mrs. PIB washed the dishes and had a real good lunch with chicken and rice and
Broccoli,
oh yeah, broccoli and cheese and tater salad, and it was real good. Thank you. And also when I got started, I cleaned up a little bit more on the bed of this truck. It's fine. I got my worker out here doing the top, and I'm gonna start doing these wheels. Got me some bleach white for the letters. That's kind of like why I always like black wall out, but they were already on here this way. Remember, I bought these tires. They're new tires, but they're used. The guy I bought these from, as I said in the other video when I first drove his truck home, he had I want to say like a 71 Chevy truck, and he bought these wheels brand new, wheels and tires, center caps, everything brand new, and then he decided he wanted some wheels like this to go on his truck, and so he posted these on Marketplace, and I bought them. So I'm glad I did, because that's long before I got this truck, and that's kind of like why I keep spare wheels and tires, because you know, if you run across a deal on something that you think's pretty good, and these are brand new. So I'm going to get started cleaning them, and we'll go from there. See y'all in a bit. I've been trying to sneak around getting a picture of Mrs. PIB, but she will not let me take her. You're not... She said she's wilted. Guys, it's hot out here. The sun came out, and woo-wee, what a change. From cloudy, kind of cool, perfect, to hot, hot, hot. Okay, it's been several hours later. We finally got this thing kind of washed up here a little bit. I'll just show you around the truck. Sitting here on the bench trying to figure out a discussion, or having a discussion about what we would like to see done to the truck. Looks much better cleaned up. We still got to do the inside of the glass and stuff, but we thought we'd pause for a station identification and maybe catch our breath a little bit. It just got really hot. So looks much better, I think. Y'all probably can't tell no difference, but just knowing it's clean makes a huge difference. Need to put me a tag on the front of that. I'll have to see what I got. Need to paint the grill, headlight bezels. That was part of the discussion we had. Do I want to go ahead and two-tone it back like it was? And I need to... Thought about ordering some of that chrome strip tape that came on these old trucks, and see what it would look like. You know, GM 1038 does that on his trucks. He orders the chrome, you know, stick-on trim, and might put that on it just to kind of dress it up a little bit. I don't know. We're still in discussions over here, and I think I've got a couple of cans of paint that's pretty close to this. My wife ordered it, but we ordered just a few cans, like 2 or 3, just to make sure that we had the... Huh? Case of 6. Okay, I don't know how many we have left. 3? Okay, I've used 3. If you go back on my older videos of this truck, when it was a 6-cylinder, I cleaned the floorboard before the carpet and stuff was put in, painted it, you know, Rust-Oleum, then I painted over, you know, that stuff that stops rust. I don't want any problems with the floorboard. Floorboards are solid, if you'll recall. And so I done that, sprayed that, then I went over it again with the color of this to make it look like his original stuff. I know the truck looks rough, but actually we're trying to do it right. Trying to. So I've got 3 cans left. I'm pretty sure I could probably do this right here, maybe a few other spots, but the thing is, I don't know about all this weld stuff. It's pretty smooth, and like I always say, or not always, but a lot of times I say in my videos, I'm not going to Barrett Jackson. I'm not going to Mecum Auctions, at least not to buy or sell anything. If I ever got to go, I'd just be a spectator. So I don't know. I guess I'll do something, or we will do something, and make it look the best we can. Of course, I've got enough to go over all that, reshoot this white, and try to make it look the best we can on a budget. This truck, for some reason, in our eyes, we're trying to make it look decent on a budget. Now, I'm not buying wheels like this or nothing. I'm just trying to keep this truck on a budget. Like anybody, I was going to say in their right mind, but anybody that's not in their right mind like me and her, you know, you can do this stuff yourself. So anyway, maybe you'd like to stay tuned and keep up this old truck left turn deal. And you know, if you would, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. Lots to do on it. I got to do the insides of the windows. Clean them. You can probably, I don't know if you can tell, but they're pretty dirty. And Anyway, it's come a long way. I'll try to get my wife sometime. We might do a video of before and after videos. I called my friend, or I'm sorry, my wife did. She called my friend that I bought this front bumper and bumper guards from to see if he had maybe a better rear bumper. I don't know. All I can do is call and ask. I don't know where he gets his stuff, but it's always perfect for my stuff. It's always used, and you know, everybody's got their little honey hole, I'll call it. And of course, you don't never tell nobody where your honey hole is at. So, you know, I just kind of, my wife texted him and asked him. He said he would look. So, could be I put on a different back bumper. I'd like to find me a sport bumper for this if I could. You know, like off of I don't know, Blazer. That'd come to me here in a minute. A Blazer, you know, sport bumper. Just one of them that kind of get rid of this thing, and which is fine. I mean, it's fine for this old truck, but just maybe get a sport bumper, kind of dress it up a little bit and see what we can do. I don't know. I might just go ahead and two-tone it. This truck's not ever going to be perfect as long as I have it, and we've already saved its life, I think. So anyway, appreciate you watching. You're watching Primer Is Best. If you'd like to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm on Instagram, Primer Is Best. Facebook, Primer Is Best. I'm sorry, I went blank. I was looking at things I'd like to do. And I got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. If you'd like to subscribe to both my channels, I would appreciate it. It'd help me out a whole bunch. And I thank you for watching the videos. I truly do. I know, you know, I don't have what you'd call show trucks, you know, kind of stuff. But, you know, I try to do stuff that a person, you know, a person that's got a little bit of talent could do something much better than what I'm doing. You know, if you really want a truck, you know, a short bed C10 or Ford, whatever. I mean, I like them all if they run and are paid for. Run, stop, drive. I'm all in. So, appreciate y'all watching. I just like C10s and GMCs. But it is what it is. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all. It's a beautiful day. Turned out to be a beautiful, very warm day today. So, God bless y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all later.